Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and I wanted to go ahead and show you guys this new Ozark Trail knife that I just picked up at my local Walmart. If you guys aren't familiar with the brand, Ozark Trail is actually a Walmart brand that they use for a lot of their outdoor and camping stuff. Now, every year, Walmart comes out with a new set of these very inexpensive knives, and it's usually around the holidays. Walmart's really cool about coming out with these holiday gift packs with different brands. I know they do a lot of stuff with Gerber, sometimes they do CRKT, and then they do a lot of their stuff with Ozark Trail, which is their own in-house brand. Now, I saw this knife there, and I decided to pick it up for a couple of reasons. The first one is it's anywhere between $5 and $6 depending on where you live, so it's very inexpensive. The second one is it had a couple of features that I wanted to check out, such as this locking mechanism right here, which is very reminiscent of the Access lock from Benchmade. So as you can see from the packaging here, it says it's a 7-inch pocket knife, stainless steel blade, and plastic handle. The packaging is cut open right here where you can actually feel the handle, which is really nice. Because you can get a feel for it. It is feels like plastic, but it's nice and smooth. Then in the back, it gives you a little bit more information on the knife. It says 3-inch stainless steel blade, 4-inch plastic handle. So it says that the lock is actually called the shaft lock, and then it does have a pocket clip. Now, the other reason that I picked it up is because it seems to have a rather a pocket clip that would make it ride very deep, which is really cool. I like deep riding pocket clips on my knives. But also, it is situated the way I like my pocket clips to be, and that is tip-up carry. The majority of these inexpensive knives that you see at Walmart will usually end up putting the pocket clip tip down carry, which is not my preferred method. But obviously, because of the locking mechanism, they actually had to put it on the other side. So let's go ahead and open up the packaging here. It should be pretty easy with that cutout. Yep, there we go. So pop that out, and there we go. You do have a little protector here for the tip, and there it is. So really interesting blade shape here also. And then just the shape of the knife to the handle overall. It's got this kind of swoop like this, and then it curves back up a little bit of a false wedge at the top right there. So on the blade itself, it does have the company name, which is Ozark Trail right there. And then nothing on the other side. So let's go ahead and take a look at this locking mechanism. I'm going to treat it like an Access lock, so I'll pull back on both sides, and there it is. So yep, it closed up pretty much like an Access lock does. So this is also a really interesting color. It's kind of like this light OD green, which is nice. So obviously you do have your liners here, and I like the fact that they kind of cut out the scales here, and they have the liner protruding, and then they did the lanyard hole on the liner itself. So that was a really cool, ingenious look. Now, the pocket clip, as you guys can see right there, you do have your 2 screws. They are not recessed, but it is open, so if you do want to take off the pocket clip, you can go ahead and do that. And again, it is tip up, but right side carry only. You do have dual thumb studs on here. Let's see if this flicks open. Yep. Pretty good. Let's go ahead and close it back up, and let's see if you can use the locking here to flick it open. All right, it's a little difficult, so maybe you just have to kind of work it in and get it to open and close that way if you wanted to. So it's obviously not as smooth as your Access lock. Again, it's called the shaft lock, but I do like the fact that they did include that on there, because again, it shows that they're kind of going above and beyond just the typical ones that you see. Usually the knives that you see in the Ozark Trail brand at the $5 to $6 range, especially around the holidays, are not very good. It's not something that I would probably carry myself. It's usually something that if I would buy it, it's to have like in a tackle box or in a garage or something like that. But this one here, because of the size, feel, and the look overall, and then obviously this locking mechanism, I could definitely see myself carrying it. Again, it wouldn't be my go-to EDC knife, but if I knew that I was carrying my knife and I was going to get it dirty, or I was going to beat it up or something like that, I would not hesitate on gravitating towards this knife. Again, it does say stainless steel, a little sharp, but not very sharp whatsoever, but you can probably get a better edge on that. Stainless steel is pretty much all it says. It doesn't say what kind of stainless steel it is. So again, it's probably something cheap, but it is, you know, it is what it is. It's what you're paying for. But I think at that price point, you're getting some really cool, higher premium features with it. Again, the locking mechanism and the deep right clip there are two of those. But I also like the way that they did the liners with the lanyard hole. And then they kind of scaled it back here. It is a flow-through design, as you guys can see right there. So just wanted to go ahead and showcase this knife because this is something that I would consider maybe picking up as a present for somebody, a Christmas present. Maybe somebody that's not really into knives, but they could use a knife. You know, this one right here, it's obviously not going to break the bank, but I would feel comfortable picking it up for somebody. Again, the locking mechanism is easy to use, so if you do have to use it two-handed, you can do that. So again, if somebody's not accustomed to using the access lock type of locking, they can do it that way. So again, especially if somebody is not familiar with knives, a lot of times frame locks and not liner locks kind of tend to get in the way of folks when they're not used to knives. But this one right here, it's kind of intuitive. Just pull back on it and go ahead and close the blade. I like the fact that the handles are also, they're not completely rounded, but they're not sharp, so they didn't square them off to where it's going to be uncomfortable. All in all, it feels pretty nice in the hand. With the pocket clip there and everything, I do like it. So again, I just wanted to go ahead and showcase this knife for you guys. So if you're at your local Walmart, maybe as an impulse buy, you might want to pick it up. Again, anywhere from $5 to $6 is a great buy. So this is the 7-inch pocket knife with the, what is that called again? The shaft lock and the deep ride tip-up carry pocket clip. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.